Hey Pisces, how's it going? Thank you so much for checking out my channel here at Reflexive Moon Tarot. My name is Sarah, and we are doing your reading for the new moon in Aries. And also there is a solar eclipse happening, so it's kind of a big deal with this renewed energies. And yeah, let's get into these cards. So do please hit that like and subscribe if you're into this content and want to see more. And I really appreciate anything that supports the growth of this channel. So feeling a loss, missed opportunity, or maybe there's like a lack of connection. So we have disillusion and seeds. What does disillusion mean? Like, is it the opposite of illusion? Oh, disappointment resulting from discovery that something is not as good as one believed it to be. All right, so you were maybe really enthusiastic about something and realizing that it might be a lot longer than what you had imagined. It says seeds here. So, I don't know, for me that makes me think of, so it's the period before the new moon. We're basically in that state right now, as I'm reading this. So it just, to me, it feels like it's going to be like there's going to be something where you thought that you were going to already have a bouquet of flowers. You had a bouquet of flowers coming to you, but in actuality, you were getting some seeds to start planting them, and that you have to grow them yourself. So that can be very disappointing. I get that. So let's see what the tarot has to say here. Okay, so we have what is this? Seven of Swords reversed. So that's not too bad. I would say that there's nothing working against you and trying to slander you in some type of way. However, with the Devil reversed, you do need to shed some light on your vices and deal with them accordingly. And then we have the Four of Swords overlooking the situation. So the universe is telling you that you need to do some inventory work. And, like if you've been through some stuff, you need to sort out what it is that you contributed to the situation, as well as sort out the fact that, if people have interfered with you, like you need to not take that personally or allow it to define you in any type of way. So doing that work of, naming what has occurred or what has happened against you, that's important. We have the Five of Swords in your subconscious. So you are robbing yourself of opportunities, unfortunately, by not doing this inventory work and not being able to see your faults in a situation or various situations. But that doesn't mean that you won't ever do that and it's not going to happen. I feel like, if you're listening to this, let it be your wake-up call a little bit, right? We have the Moon reversed. So you are aware, like light has been shedded on what it is that you Like it could be that someone was lying to you, or, you know, you just being honest with yourself, finally. Now there's an individual. This could be what this moon card is related to, this Knight of Cups. So there's lots of watery energy here, and water and air. So we have the moon and the Knight of Cups, 2 waters, and then we have 3 airs. Okay? So the Knight of Cups upright, if this is you embodying this archetype, it's about being more emotionally present to the needs of others, despite not being fully committed, you know, to them on some level. You're at least able to be there for people. Like, this could also be someone who could be your shoulder to cry on as well. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they're like, you know, a force in your life. They will most likely move on. This could be a counselor. This could be a love interest, though. I'm guessing. The Knight of Cups is someone that's going to make you feel good and have a good time. It's all about, like, expressing joy and celebration and just having a really good time. Now, for some reason, you know, this person that you're able to potentially have a really good time with, like, you're just not connecting with on a, I don't know, it's almost just like a common interest type of, you may have a lot of common interests with this individual, but they don't feel like, they don't give you that, like, back home kind of vibe. They don't give you, you know, the impression or the sense of fulfillment that you would have from people that you've known from your past. You know, people that you grew up in the same neighborhood with, or people like cousins and extended family and family friends kind of comfort. And that could be what you're looking for. It also could be what you don't want. So maybe you don't want to be reminded of your past in any type of way, and that's really important to you. And that is totally acceptable. Within your environment, though, there is either a lack of joy or a lack of consistency or a lack of, you know, future vibes that are represented by young people in your life. Or there could be an absence of young people in your life, and you want that. Maybe you want kids even. And it's just, it's not really happening. Your environment is not really supporting that. And maybe you actually appear to be like you don't want these things. You may even appear to be inconsistent. And that doesn't mean that you aren't inconsistent, but it's kind of weird to look like you're not consistent and actually be consistent. That I feel like is an interesting dynamic that a person would have. We have the 6 of Pentacles. It's reversed. So I would say that maybe you are a little bit afraid, or you're concerned with not really having enough to be able to express generosity, which is something that you may really want to practice on a regular basis. So you want to make sure that you have enough so that you can give of yourself to others, because maybe you want to give back. This could also be a hope that you are done with handouts, that you don't want to have to receive support from others. And that's okay, but given the nature of everything that's going on with you robbing yourself of opportunities, and with this 7 of Swords reversed, as well as the universe telling you that you kind of need to do some inventory work, reaching out for some perhaps mental health or emotional health support, that might not be a bad idea. You could be resisting that on some level. So especially with this 5 of Swords within your subconscious, because you do have some grief. You've been through some stuff and you need to deal with it. And stop robbing yourself of opportunities to really truly deal with this grief. Are you going to take yourself seriously? and consistently work on you, or not consistently work on you, but just like consistently detach from your issues and not allow them to rule your life. Because this devil can be pretty cunning when it comes to shedding light on your vices and the things that are interfering with your forward movement and growth. So, this is an interesting card to have come through. Because it really speaks to a certain level of indifference. Like, do you care enough to deal with this shit, or are you going to stay numbed out? And sometimes staying numbed out is not bad, but it's also not good either. Like, you need to come through this and move into the challenge of dealing with your emotional baggage, so that you can slowly but surely begin to incorporate, this vibe for yourself back into your life, so that you can also properly make decisions on what it is that you want and want to focus on, and then also reach a point where you're like happy and celebrating your happiness, and then really truly being in that space of fulfilling your dreams and being happy with your life. So we'll just clarify that a little bit. We've got the Knight of Swords reversed. So there's a learning process. You could also just be, kind of stuck on some drama. Oh, and we got White Tina. She's showed up here. A little bit reversed though. So taking care of yourself and your constitutional well-being is something that you maybe need to really focus on, especially if you resonate more with taking a dialectical approach, being of the mind in dealing with your emotions. It's really, really important. So dialectical therapy, trauma therapy, group work, that's about learning skills to deal with how you react to things. Like, all of that is really, really important, and something that you may strongly want to consider accessing on some level. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot in this reading, Pisces. I don't know what's up with that, but let's start to conclude this reading with some oracle. Oh, I love this. Okay. Queen of Cups. So this is you right here. Very intuitive. I am focused, feeling an emotion. I'm focused, feeling an emotion. I am in touch with the power of passion and love. I have discovered the depth of emotion in my being. Feelings add meaning to my life. Okay. I am attuned to changes in my emotional life. I take time to allow my fluctuating feelings to surface. I encourage emotional development, offering acceptance and unconditional love to those around me. I enjoy the benefits of love's power, increased acceptance of self, and empathic connection with others. Amen to that. All right, Pisces, we'll finish off with the spiritual AF card. Being weird AF is better than being boring as hell. Hell yeah. Go to the grocery store and buy one grape, just one. Put it on the conveyor belt. Let the checker weigh it and ring you up. Ask for a receipt. Do not under any circumstances explain yourself to anyone. Take that grape and thank it for teaching you how to do shit that others don't understand for whatever good reason that you have. Fucking A. All right? Take care, Pisces, and we will catch you next time.